a while. Russia decides to pull some shenanigans to get their property back, and that's looked at like Russia needs to be wiped off the face of the earth. And China devastates the entire globe, and nothing, not a peep, not a fucking word of criticism. Couldn't even call it the China flu. It's
offensive.
There's obviously something going on that they don't want to talk about. China must know a shitload of stuff about our leadership and the way they're involved financially with them. And I don't know.
They're doing a great job. I mean, I got to hand it to them.
Yeah.
If I was the president of China, I'd go, look, for some reason, we're smart, but for some reason we can't make microchips. Microchips are the backbone of the economy. Taiwan makes them. Let's just take over Taiwan. It's right there. The return address in Taiwan says ROC, so they're in our republic already. Well, hold on. What about America, though? They fund those chip places, and they need Taiwan. Well, we might have to take them on. Let's test them out.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you want to do that? Well, first of all, let's survey the entire country and check out their missile silos. And the fun thing about that is we'll watch how they react. And if they're pussies about it, then that'll show us what they'll do in Taiwan. So we kill two birds with one stone.
Exactly.
We survey the pace, and we see what pussies they are.
Yeah.
And we already got away with a global plague. Europe's kind of mad at us, but America did nothing.
Yeah.
So I think it's time to take Taiwan. Let's do it.
Wouldn't you do that? Yeah, just poke a little bit, poke the bear a little bit, and go, yeah. Did it get mad? Will it still hop on the bicycle and ride around the ring? You know? Yeah, and there we are. Yeah, I like when it gets off and starts attacking the fucking guy with the whip and everything. But we're America. We're not going to do anything. With the stupid fucking balloon thing. I was saying yesterday how it's brilliant in that they used a balloon. And for some fucking reason, we think that's different than a plane or a missile or a satellite or a ship off the coast, whatever it is, infringing in our space, in our sovereign space to gather information. But it's a balloon. Come on. Brilliant to use a fucking balloon.
It's becoming embarrassing to be an American.
Yeah.
Like the fact that works, where we go, oh, it's just a balloon. It's idiocracy. I mean, you can send a spy plane over if it's shaped different.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
That's exactly what it is. It's a spy plane that's shaped like a balloon to fool you. Oh, okay. Hey, look at that balloon. And then they shoot it down after it's mission accomplished. Mission accomplished. China's like, well, it's off the coast of South Carolina. We got all this information. And the guy's like, oh, I wanted to get how much a fish off of South Carolina, but they blew up a satellite. Yeah, sorry, we didn't get that part of the information. Why would you wait? And I said it yesterday. Montana, of course, we know it's so desolate. The population per square mile there is ridiculously low. I believe the lowest in the country, if not maybe Alaska, for the size difference. But if you shoot down anything over Montana, the odds that it's going to hit something, and you do have some type of, all right, if we shoot it down here, we kind of know by the weather and everything where it might land. And if there's no chance of it hitting somebody, why wouldn't you shoot it down there before it accomplishes its mission?
Dude, I don't care if it's flying over Manhattan.
Well, there's another point.
Some people are going to die. Sorry.
That's another good point. I believe they just didn't want cattle guy Joe to pick up the pieces. And start going around and putting it on Instagram, and people would be like, oh, look at that. Wait a minute. That chip was made in the United States. That's a Silicon Valley chip. Or this piece is from Russia. Or so, like, they just wanted to make sure they shot it down over the water. They get their boats in there, recover all the pieces. And, Joe Citizen can't get his mitts on it like that Budinsky with the Roswell thing that crashed years ago. That was a bug up the government's ass back then.
But there's also the risk of it having chemicals or some sort of other
might think
plague.
That, right? But wouldn't we want to know that?
Well, I don't understand why it even made it to Alaska. Yeah. In every movie, when someone steals a plane or something, or they're even a superhero when they're flying, they get a warning like you're in airspace that you don't have permission to be in. So we should have shot it down over Alaska, plague or no plague, over
Right.
the ocean or something over there. But no, we wait forever because we have the most incompetent president. Like I was talking earlier here, I'm at the Blaze studio. Alex Stein is debuting his new show
Yes.
tonight on YouTube.
Prime time with Alex Stein.
Yeah, dude, wait till you see his set.
I did yesterday.
He's in a blimp. He's in a blimp because he's a pimp on a blimp.
Right.
And guess who's driving the blimp?
Who?
His dead mother.
Oh my God. What?
He has a ghost of his mother driving the blimp.
You're shitting me.
No, and she talks to him occasionally. There's a face, like a digital robot face called Mother Blimp, and his mom speaks to him.
How in God's name did they build all that?
It took months and months and months.
I did see the set yesterday. He was on my show,
cool.
and he walked in, and I saw it, the windows, and you see outside.
Yeah.
And he's in a blimp, and his mother.
Yeah, it's not easy to make those curved edges.
No.
In wood. Wood prefers right angle.
Very difficult, but yeah, it looks beautiful.
But we were talking about Biden last night at the State of the Union, and I looked up George W. Bush, because remember he was the dumb president?
He was the dummy.
Clown?
Yes.
Because he fucked up, won't get fooled again. He fucked up a colloquialism once, and now he's the biggest idiot of all time.
Jerk off.
He increased our deficit by $2.8 trillion over 8 years.
8 years.
He spent like $300 billion a year, and we were all shitting our pants going, who is this guy? He's hemorrhaging cash.
Yeah.
Stop him. I think Biden is up to like 8 trillion now in 2 years.
In 2 years. Yeah. And no sign of it slowing down. No pulling back on the reins. This thing is balls out, spend. Yeah, we are. I don't know how anyone thinks inflation is going to get better. Do they think it just magically gets better over time when you're throwing away $8 trillion every couple of years, $4 trillion a year?
Gas prices are going to go up too.
Yeah. This
whole idea that we just had a COVID bump and now things are going to be going well. But you know what's frustrating is there are people who like the majority is still cool. Like remember that song, Am I the Only One? It's like a country song about gender and all how stupid all this shit is. That had no marketing, no nothing. It rocketed to #1, biggest selling. It was the dude from Stained, that bodies hit the floor guy. You know, when the bodies hit the floor. That guy did a country song called Am I the Only One? And it's all about how